Today is the day we remember those who have fallen in distant lands and honor the men and women who are fighting in our name. Remembrance Day services took place up and down Vancouver Island, including Nanaimo at the Cenotaph. Remembrance and hope for the safe return of loved ones at war. A News Mid-Island Bureau Chief Jonathan Bartlett has the story. He's live in Nanaimo tonight. Jonathan?
Eric, it was a good turnout of the Remembrance Day service in Nanaimo today, which was much appreciated by veterans and families of those who have sacrificed so much. The Nanaimo Remembrance Day service starts, as it has for generations, with the march up Commercial Street towards the Cenotaph. A gun salute marks 11 o'clock, the 11th hour on the 11th day, the time of armistice, the end of the First World War. Two minutes of silence for those whose lives have been sacrificed for our freedom.
You think back, my father was a veteran, my grandfather was a veteran, and you just think of all the people that have gone ahead of us, and they can never forget. We can never forget what these people have done.
Just to remember all the fellas that gave up their lives. It's like every time I walk down on a parade, I get tears in my eyes when everybody applauds.
91-year-old Joan G. spent 4 years in the Canadian Navy between 42 and 45 as a coder.
In those days, the Wrens did not go to sea. We were there to take the place of so men could go to sea. That was the idea of the thing anyway.
Joan says Remembrance Day is about remembering the good times and the bad.
It means a lot. It really does. It's just, you remember so many friends that you knew that are no longer here.
There are veterans here from many conflicts and UN missions, but every year there are fewer and fewer Second World War vets.
You know, you go to the Legion now and there's less and less of the old guys in there to sit there and swap stories with. And it's starting to be a shame because a lot of the Legions are folding, like some in Vancouver just don't have the membership.
But most veterans believe Remembrance Day service at the Cenotaph will continue as long as Canadians are sent overseas to fight and defend.
We still got boys in Afghanistan, so the Legion will always be here, and we'll always look after them as long as we can.
For Darlene and Stuart Morgan, this was an emotional day. They have two sons in the reserves, 17-year-old Brennan on the right and their son Garrett on the left. Garrett was deployed to Afghanistan in September for a 7-month tour.
Today was a difficult day for both of us to get through because we do miss our son so dearly, and tremendously proud of what he's doing.
We think about him every minute of the day.
Until he returns at the end of his tour, thoughts and prayers are with him, as they are for all the men and women who have sacrificed so much. And Duncan's Garrett Morgan returns from Afghanistan in May. He's one of 4 Duncan boys, all friends who have been deployed there. Eric?
Jonathan Bartlett in Nanaimo tonight. Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you.